All right, I'm Mike the Wholesaler. Welcome to Virtual Wholesaling 101, I guess. Wholesaling 101, online and offline signs is what we're going to be talking about this month. And as you can see, there's a billboard. And believe it or not, these are bandit signs. A friend of mine who does We Buy Ugly Houses. I was on a panel, I think, with like 14-year veteran and a whole bunch of other people that were way more qualified than I am. And we were talking about bandit signs, and one of the guys actually does these, which are big, big bandit signs, and they're billboards. So if you don't think, or if you don't want to do bandit signs because of everything that goes along with it, why they're called bandit signs, you can do this. These are like $500, I think, and you can have your signs up on them pretty easily. It's way easier if you've got one that's like digital. You can just give them a flash drive or email them something and they can post it up there virtually. All right, here's my info. I posted it in the chat somewhere. Mike the Wholesaler, join the Facebook group, follow me, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and send me yours, post yours in the group, and we will like your pages and like all of ours and help everybody succeed. All right, about me. I'm married to an amazing, beautiful, shy wife. I got 2 crazy kids, which you could probably hear. And there they are. There's Noah and Lincoln. There they are again. And I collect monopolies. I'm the wholesaling supergroup leader of REI USA, and I won Teacher of the Year in 2018. Okay. Bandit signs. That's what we're talking about. Signs. Why signs? So when I was at Walmart, I would be wearing the blue and the khakis, and I would just walk up to people that worked there that I knew, and I'd be like, "Hey, man, you see any houses? Have you seen any out there? Have you seen any, beat up, vacant looking houses? Let me know." And it got to a point where I'd walk up to people, and I could see that they knew I was about to say something, and they'd just be like, "Oh," it's like that feeling. I imagine it's that feeling like now they're doing. It used to be Xfinity, which I had, and so they would ask you, "Hey, who's your provider?" You'd be walking around Walmart. Who's your internet provider? And all that, and you'd be like, "Oh." And so now I carry a phone. If you carry a phone, pro tip, they won't talk to you. Even it doesn't matter if you're on a call. You just hold it up, and they leave you alone. And it got to that point where I would be walking up to people, and I could feel that they'd be, ugh. And so I was like, "What? What can I do?" And so, I couldn't do this at Walmart, but years later, I decided to get these orange shirts that say "We Buy Houses," and now the orange "We Buy Houses" shirt is just my thing. If I don't wear it, people are like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" I've got a pink shirt from a friend's company that he gave me that I wear sometimes, and people were like, "Oh, I didn't know you wore pink. I thought you only wore orange." Um, and so I just wanted it to stand out, so that I wanted people to notice it. I didn't want it to be like a little "We Buy Houses" or Diamond Equity Solution uh, Incorporated, right? I wanted people to know what I did. I wanted people to know my phone number and all of that. And it was a soft way, excuse me, to reach out to people. So I didn't have to tell them directly, "Hey, have you seen any houses?" Or "Do you want to sell your house? Do you need help with your house?" That kind of stuff. "Hey, by the way, I buy houses." I could softly tell them. They would notice on their terms, see my shirt, and and that's why. That's basically it. So you don't have to bug people. This is like when you see Uncle Bill buys houses on a car, you know that Will buys houses. You know, so it's kind of like that. You got to softly let people know what it is you do without hard selling it. You got to soft sell it. You can't be like, "Hey, buy this, you got to be like, dude, you know what you need? You need this thing, right? That kind of thing. Happy Friday the 13th. Don't go outside. Don't go in a boat. Don't, all that stuff. Don't do it. All right. It's Friday the 13th. And, be careful. Definitely don't watch that movie tonight. What are they? All right. So this is my old shirt. And, my beard was real small and my neckline was real good. But it says we buy houses, and then it's got a 770. That number I don't use anymore. That was a call center. So what I noticed was people that would see me take pictures, put those pictures on Facebook, people would call me trying to get to me, they would get to something else. So now I put my Google voice number, not your real phone number. So you don't want to do that ever. So please don't do that, but put your Google Voice number and then you can route that wherever you want later on. And it's easier to block people that way if you need to. So the option is there. But I put the phone number on the shirt that goes directly to me. So people will call me and I'll pick up. Nobody ever calls it. It's more of a like, hey, let me take a picture as your business card kind of thing. So yeah, that's why the difference there is from, and then Mike's House Help. And of course I need to get a new set of shirts. What are bandit signs? A sign placed to show a potential seller your contact info. That is the core of what a bandit sign is. They are Craigslist ads in real life. My shirt is a bandit sign. Homes for sale by realtors. You see those signs, they say homes in the 300s, homes in the 400s, down this way, the high 4, the low 3. Those are bandit signs. So if they can put them out, so can you. Brick and mortar businesses use them. You ever go into a shopping center and you see sale or discounts on the car wash? I see those sometimes. Those are bandit signs. Business cards are bandit signs. They're signs you hand out to people. Okay. And postcards are also signs, but we've already covered that. All right. So what makes a bandit sign? The anatomy of a bandit sign. And we've got this one here. Cheated and now I need a house. And I need a house now. Call now, we'll pay cash. I don't know if that works, but I'm sure that there are a lot of men that will call that and think that's funny. You're probably not going to get a lot of, we don't know who cheated. So yeah, no, maybe never mind. So maybe both people will call, but how would they have like both kinds of people pick up the phone? But I'm always thinking like, dude, if you cheated, aren't you going to cheat me out of like money for my house? But anyway, it's just, you want to get them to call. It's bait and switch. Once they call, you're like, oh, I didn't really cheat. It's just something I thought of. Or I cheated at Monopoly. That's what I cheated. Or I cheated at Uno and now she won't talk to me anymore. That kind of thing. So play it off. Anatomy of a bandit sign. Okay, so here we got some good ones. We got I buy houses. We got I cheated. Rock buys houses cash. This one I say is not really good because it's got that little thing in front of the in 7 days. I would put that like up here somewhere so it's not like in a way. And then the phone number is real big. Boom, boom, boom. And you see they're not ruining the wood pole. They're not staples. It's zip ties. So the city can just come in and clip it and it'd be good. Here we got Joe pays cash for houses. It's got these money symbols on the side. It's a little torn up. This is not going to get cars driving by. This is going to get like people. So if this is a high thoroughfare for people, yeah, I would say that'd be good. Just put it up. The badness of it, it stands out because it is not like Rock buys houses. It's not like that block letter. Oh man, there's a payphone over there too. Wow. Didn't even notice that payphone. That's a live picture that I took. I don't think this one or this one is. And then I think this one is one that I took. This is another one I took. Bill buys houses fast cash regardless of equity or condition. Call or text. And it's kind of when that grass starts growing up, it's going to be hard to tell what that phone number is. So when you do go out, don't put them where the grass is well, for this instant, put it up higher so that when the grass grows, you can still read it. But a side note, also, just so you know, this made me think about it, but if the grass is high, don't put a sign out because they're going to come cut it soon. Put it out where it's cut low, okay? Or, do what Rock did up here. All right, so we got this. Like, what's for sale? Do I need to knock on your door? Mommy buys houses. There we go. Daddy buys houses. Anything that's going to stand out, and then a phone number. Good. It could be higher up, but yeah, you see, there's probably a stop up here, so people are going to stop and they're going to see it. The only thing I would say is probably put it further up here somewhere, so that the people that stop right up to it can see it, because you see, there's no cars. This would have to be a high traffic area, with cars backed way up here in order for people to see that. And then of course, here's a big giant expensive $500 to $2,000 bandit sign. Behind on mortgage payments, solutions ahead. All right, so here is a paper bandit sign that I put out, and you scan this and you get my chat bot. I sell a chat bot. It's like a chat thing. You can make your own with ManyChat if you want to, do it yourself. But I had a guy make me one with ManyChat, and then you pay like $10 a month, I think, for ManyChat, and then people come up and they scan this with their messenger app. You see here, it tells them what to do, or they can call and they can chat live with that once they scan that. And of course, it's a bot that'll pull offers right from Zillow. Fair offer for your house. Try me. Phone number. Thanks, Will. You can get these pre-printed, I think, at Vistaprint, and you can just buy a stack of them, or you can write them yourself as you go through the neighborhood. Obviously, people are going to notice that all of the letters sort of are the same. If you can get it to where Kinko's or wherever will you handwrite the message and then they will print that onto all the sticky notes, that would be ideal. All right, so shirts, that's a bandit sign. And I always debated whether or not I should go into Atlanta and just give a bunch of these shirts out to people and have different phone numbers on them, tracking numbers, and just whoever has a deal come through their shirt, I give them $500. Of course, I'd give them $500, help them out. Food, shelter, all that. Always want to help out the homeless people. It's always been a goal of mine. This is a postcard. This is a bandit sign from REI Vault. These are bandit signs. They are business cards. All right, so ways to attach a bandit sign. You got nails, staples, not good at all. Zip ties. You've got to, so a lot of people don't think, so you get out of the car, let's say you're doing nails and staples. You've got the nail gun or the staple gun. You've got that sign, you're running, blah, blah, blah. They're loud. I guess it could be considered a gun. I don't know. I just, going out at night with I don't know, something in my hand that looks like a weapon. I don't want to do that. Zip ties. You got the big long zip ties. You've got the 2 holes, and you're just running up, put the sign up, you zip it through, and then you got to hold it with your shoulder while you whip it around and zip it good. Nah. Stakes, you got to nail the stakes ahead of time, and then you come out there with a hammer and hammer them in. All right, I don't do any of that. I do H stakes. Luckily, I am rural, so there's lots of grass everywhere for these stops. Very rarely is there like, somewhere where there's not grass, which is probably a sign. If there's not a lot of grass there, I probably would think twice about putting a sign there. But H stakes are great. You just put your foot in the middle of the H. They look like this. They go into the corrugated plastic, and then you just put your foot right here, and you just push them down into the ground, and they're good. It's not windy here, so they're fine. If it does get windy, I would say do the regular stakes, the wood stakes, and just hammer them in. If you can't do that, or if there's no grass and you still have to put a sign out, do the zip ties. But please don't use nails or staples. Rules of trees, they don't like that. And the more of a thorn you are in their side, they're going to come after you. Where to buy them? Your local sign store, dirtcheapsigns.com. Signs on the cheap. I think they're all owned by the same people. Double-sided costs more, but the great thing about double-sided is if you have an intersection here, you can put a sign right, like if you've got an intersection right here, you've got a road going up here and you've got a road going this way, you can put a sign right there and it would face both directions if it's double-sided. So, but yeah, they're gonna cost more, but yeah, definitely I would do double-sided. It's the worst when I'm trying to take a bandit sign and I've got to drive or park somewhere weird just to see it. Okay. This is a sign spinner. A buddy of mine uses these. He'll pay them outside of a Starbucks, and they'll spin it and they'll get people. He'll see the calls coming in. They get routed to his phone. If he doesn't pick up, they get routed to somebody else's phone. So he sees the calls coming in. Pro tip, okay, if you get anything from tonight, this is the one you need to get. All right. So if you put a sign, do I have it now? If you put a sign right in this area and say, we buy houses just like this one, nobody can remove that sign unless they are the owner. So the police, whatever, can't just pick it up, because it's private property. So we buy houses just like this one, phone number. The owner of that property will have to come by to pick it up. And by that time, they will probably call you. Also, it's good advertising. A friend of mine, Rock the investor, will put for sale signs in these yards and his phone number, and he will get prices on how much they want to pay for it. And then the seller will call and they'll be mad and they'll say, well, hey, if they're people will say, hey, we'll pay you $80,000 for it. You say, well, hey, I'll give you $50,000 for it, $60,000 for it. Cash. What do you say? You've already got the buyers. Then you get the sellers coming in, and you can get those at Home Depot and just scribble your phone number in. And a lot of investors will call that thinking that you are a motivated seller. So yeah, you're sort of like Dexter, the serial killer that kills serial killers. You're like the investor catching other real estate investors. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right. So here are some cool signs. My wife's sister's husband sent me this, and he was like, look, you need to do this. And I was like, that's me. That's my sign. This one is too. And they're different numbers. Because I was putting this one out, and then people were like, oh, you can't do that. That's rude. You're taking business away from this guy. But there was one down here, and then there's one up here. We buy houses, and there was one there. And I just was like, dude, that's crazy to have that many people buying houses. So it's just like, me too. So I didn't put it next to that one, although I could see how it would look that way. But yeah, he was like, you need to do this. And I was like, well, that's my stuff right there. So I had it just like this when I first put them out, and people were like, "Oh, that's rude." So then I started putting them out like this. So I will bring my printed sign, and then the ones I've written "Me Too" on them, and I'll put them out. And then here, this one's really good. Cash me outside for some deals. Huge yard sale. Cash me outside for some cash to buy that house, all that good stuff. And I don't know why it's on green paper and they taped it and they wrote on that, but it's corrugated and there's a H stake. Yeah, see? So do that. All right, so here's sign spinners in the yard of a vacant house. A Me Too next to a bunch of other ones. Design printed ones and fours are cut out the blanks. All right, so uh, that's all the stuff I just talked about. Here, what you can do is you could put "We Buy Houses" and your phone number into 4 parts. So you're on the website, and I'll show you how to do this later. We're on the website, and this is your sign that's coming. You can put "We Buy Houses" in there 4 times. When you get the sign mailed to you, take it out the box. You cut it with a box cutter into 4s. Now you have 4 signs for the price of 1. And having those big doofy signs is not really good. They get noticed too well by the sign police. The smaller signs don't get noticed as well by the sign police. And I know this because I see signs up all the time for like "We Buy Junk Cars," "We Buy Diabetic Test Strips," and they're out there all day, all through the week. So those would be perfect places for you to put these little signs too. Let me show you. I'll show you later. All right, if we have time. Here we go, just like this. We buy houses, phone number, we buy houses. And you can do this with business cards too. I would get orange cardstock or whatever color you like, and put your information on there, and just get them cut or cut them yourself, printed and handwritten. The age-old debate. So, in my opinion, for sellers, you want pre-printed, but occasionally I will get people with this one. So breaking the rules sometimes is good. Sellers tell me this is hilarious. Other wholesalers hate this. But I feel better if I put it out with my own sign next to it. Therefore, I'm not screwing anybody over. We buy houses just like this one here. Occasionally it's fine, but yeah, if you can't buy printed signs, people are thinking like, you can't buy printed signs, how are you going to buy my house? But the more professional sellers want to sell to somebody who is professional, and cash buyers want to buy from somebody who is not professional, in my professional opinion. So I've noticed that cash buyers are sort of turned off. You sort of almost trick them, I guess, into calling you because you make it look like you are a motivated seller that just wrote some stuff on a sign. I'll even write, with my bad hand, like I'm drunk, "Hey, must sell my house," on a letter, and I'll mail that letter to the cash buyers, and they'll think like, "Oh, I'm a motivated seller." I still get text messages from a guy on my Google Voice number from a house in Macon, and I had sent him a letter with my right hand because I'm left-handed, and I wrote it, "Hey, must sell, no realtors, cash, go take a look." He was like, "We're buying houses for like 2,000," and I was like, "It's worth 40,000, so like that's a steal." And that's what I had gotten it at. I got it at like 2,000, and I was gonna turn around and sell it for 4,000. Because it was just that kind of area. And he will still text me and be like, "Hey, have you decided to sell that house?" Thinking I'm that seller. I've already sold it to somebody else. It's just crazy. Like I could tell him, "Hey, I'm not the seller," and he'd still text me. All right, so sign, police, how to stay under the radar. You want to stay under the radar, okay? Please stay under the radar. Go to your local courthouse and ask them what the laws are. Just figure out what they are, all right? I'll hear people discourage other people from putting out bandit signs, and it's like I heard one guy say like, "Oh man, this guy I know put out bandit signs. They got him as soon as he got off the plane." And I was thinking like, I was like, "What's his name? Who is this guy?" Like that was so weird. Like we're from the bank, like what is that really? For some bandit signs, like you come off a plane and they get you, just seems weird. But people will discourage you from putting out bandit signs. I guess because they don't want competition. Just seems really weird. Get a virtual number on there. Don't put your actual phone number, obviously. And get a website. If you put a website on a bandit sign, get it on the Wi-Fi. Make sure your cell phone signal is off. Jump on the Wi-Fi in another city and buy that website on there because they will find the IP address. And then don't ever go to that site again on any other thing ever. Just have the website stuff, and you can post that. Once you get it posted from another Wi-Fi to your Podio, just don't even go to it. All right, put them out in the morning or at night. Put them out Saturday morning or Friday night. Here they say to put them out Friday night, pick them up Sunday night. Put them out on Friday night and pick them up on Sunday. That's what they tell me here. They might have something different there. So, Sunday morning. Don't make it too hard to pull them down. You may think, and I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, put them up super high where they can't get to them." But the harder of a thorn you're going to be in their side, the more they're going to come down on you, and they're not going to like ease up if you don't ease up. If you put them up so high to where they got to hire a guy in a bucket truck to come get them down, they got to pay that guy to do that. So they're like, we got to find this guy, and they're going to charge you $500 per sign. All right. And then $1,000 if they got to pay some bucket guy to go up and get it. Do not blanket your area with signs. Put them in strategic places. Okay. You want to be just seen enough to where sellers will see you, but you want to not have them out everywhere enough to not be noticed by the sign police. Right? Put them out enough to get noticed by the seller, but not too much to annoy people into calling the sign police. And so it's a complaint business. So they don't care until somebody complains. So don't put them in a place where somebody's going to complain and you won't get the sign police. Plan your route. All right, so we'll do this in a minute, but I'm going to show you how to do it. In Google My Maps, you go to google.com/mymaps, put pins down where you want the signs to go, put in the description where you want them to face and any other special stuff. So eventually you can send this map to your bandit sign person, and that guy will put the bandit signs out for you. So you won't have to add your home and places to stop and eat, or if you're sending it off to somebody else to do, you can plug in their home, their address, whatever, or if they're picking them up at your house. So when I was putting out bandit signs for my second guru, she would have me come to her house, pick them up, and then take them into Marietta. So add directions, put your home, job, start in locations. All right, so here we go. How to make it virtual. Let me move my little picture. Virtual is any task you are not doing yourself. So don't think that virtual has to be somebody from the Philippines or whatever. All right, so or a program doing it for you. Post ads on Craigslist to hire someone to put them out for you. Say you'll pay them $1 per sign when they put them out, $1 per sign when they pick them up. They come get them from you to put them out, or they keep them. I would say they keep them. have them take pics of the signs going out, give extras to put in places they think will get seen. So you pay them $1 per sign when they go out, $1 per sign when they pick them up, because you want them to pick them up. We don't want to litter. You don't want to leave them out. Okay. Um, do that at your own risk. And then you want pics when they go out. So you pay them, but then you also give them $500 when a deal closes through there. But you can't just rely on that. You've got to pay them $1 per sign when they go out, and then when they get up, because you've got to incentivize the putting them out and putting them back up. Then you give them extras, and you pay them $500 every time a deal comes through to incentivize them to put them out in new places that they think will get seen. And of course, if they put them out in a new place, they're going to get an extra dollar for the sign going out and an extra $2. So you're incentivizing them to put out more signs. All right, I'm going to do it all at the end so that, we get to everything. All right, do it. How to put them out. Okay, so it's a team sport. Get you a buddy, like these two Gumby guys. One person drives, and I would not take a super nice car. If you've got like more than one car, take the not so nice car. It doesn't really matter, but the nicer car is probably going to get seen by police more, and they see you stopping and parking and getting out, putting signs out. We don't want that. So have your phone onto the Google My Maps map. Have it route you. It'll route you from location to location to location automatically. One person drives. They park. You've got all the signs up with you. You're in the back seat and you got the signs. You're in the front seat, you got the signs, whatever. They stop, they pull over, they park, you get out, put the sign out, quickly run back to your car. It will take you probably like 3 or 4 hours the first time. And then after that, you will get it down to a science. And once you get it down to as, like 2 hours, to do all of that Friday night or Saturday morning, I would then start to hire somebody to do it for you, or wait until you do your first deal. Business cards, how to make them. We'll do that later. Places that make them for you: Bargain, Basement Printing, Office Depot will make them for you. Zazzle, Vistaprint, and Moo, you can make them on their website. You have We Buy Houses cards, and you have We Sell Houses cards. All right. The reason you have these two separate ones is because if people are buying deals from you, you want that to be a different phone number so you can track them. So when you get that call, oh, this is a buyer. Let me talk to him. Where do you want deals? How much do you want? What school districts? All that kind of thing. We sell houses, or we buy houses you want to pick up. You want to be in a good spot where you can get down their info and take that all down. And so if you're driving, that's not a good, I wouldn't do that. But if you're getting a cash buyer, definitely pick up the phone, talk to them right then and there, because they are not going to want to call you back. But if you can pull over and answer the We Buy Houses, I would do that. But that's how to keep them separate and how to handle each of those. Make them odd shaped, because you got regular business cards. I'm gonna forget it. But if they're weird shaped and got your picture on them, I'm gonna remember it. Definitely, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's the dude with the triangle shaped business cards. All right, T-shirts. We're gonna make them on somewhere other than Teespring and Vistaprint, I think. Teespring had me this time. You've got to now link it to your social for some weird reason. Maybe it's Teespring, but here's my T-shirts. They're orange. I got 2, 3 jackets. I've got 5, 6 shirts now, and they all say the same thing. I'm getting new ones now that are different colors. My wife put her foot down and say, hey, I'm tired of orange. Got to be different colors. So I got some different colors and different designs on them. So And it's not going to say we buy houses at all. It's going to say Mike's house help and then a phone number. And that is it. It's going to be, hey, I help people with their houses. Buying a house, it's just one of those ways. And you can see here Marcus Merritt and this seller lady here that was really mad. She was like, why are you taking my picture? Yeah. And then Craigslist. We're going to talk about Craigslist. Let me see. I'm going to talk about Craigslist and how to automate that, and Facebook Marketplace. Can't automate Facebook Marketplace, but we'll talk about both of those on the 27th because it's every other week now. All right, so there is my info. Now let's go in. If you got any questions, let me know. I got an email. Okay, good. All right, so dirtcheapsigns.com. All right, so they've been telling me cut these down to 45 minutes and then open up the last 15 to into Q&A. So this will sort of be Q&A right now. All right, so yard signs, they don't call them bandit signs. COVID products, wow. Wait, can you get masks? That would be cool. Temporarily okay. Nah, all right. Let's see, blank yard signs. Yeah, get them blank. I would just go to your local sign shop, help them out, and get blank. You can get like $100. You can get 28 stakes and 20 signs. Pretty good deal. Let's go to yard signs. See, they got the yellow and black. Somebody said at one point, like yellow and black, like compels people to call you. But I only ever see yellow and black on We Buy Houses. So I don't know if I believe that. I've never seen yellow and black and thought, must call. I don't know if that's just what they say, but you see, none of these others are. If that was really the case, they'd all be yellow and black. Designed from scratch. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. I can do all of this. All right. Jake's room. So let's add text. How do we do the back of the sign? Oh, is it gotta be white? Can I delete it? All right, so I was hoping to make that. Choose product. Oh, here we go. Oh, so you have yellow or white, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, let's do black. It's got to be seen good. So there we go. Now let's say we want to get it up on one side. So Mike's house help. And then we want 678 439 5699. And then we've got some room. Short. Okay. And then we'll do another one. And then there. Oh, did you really not put an S? All right. Okay, so we'll space these out a little bit. And boom. And so I'll put that on there 4 times, probably stretch them out, make them even up to where they all look good. And then, yeah, that's your sign. You save it, you have an account, make an account, log in, save it to that account. You have your other designs, and they're pretty cheap. Obviously, a local sign store is probably going to print you out something that's like on orange or purple or whatever that's going to stand out. They just got yellow and white because they mass produce it. Now we go here, and we've got these. I like mood.com, and so instead of doing Vistaprint, I do Mood because they have these weird cards, and you can get the kinds of edges that you want. You can have them rounded, whatever. They just do this out of the box thing, and you get like raised print, so it feels bumpy. Anything that's going to separate your business card, because the second you give it to somebody, it's up. So you can get cotton paper, special finish it. You see, look at that, dude. I'm telling you. All right. So is it behind this like text window? No. All right. So let's see, and then choose a finish silver foil. Want them rounded, and let's say we want 200. You get a discount. When do we upload a full design? Have a complete. Okay. All right. I do matte, and I like to leave blank space so that they can like write little notes like, oh, I met them here, I met them there, because people do that. So just make it easy for them, and they will remember your business card. All right, so design here online. So what I did was I uploaded an image of me sort of crooked so that it would be diagonal into the thing to further stand out. But on one side, I had text, this text, I think it was cash with a money symbol to this phone number to sell now. And then for my bird dog driving for deals, I had text deals to this number to get paid to take pics. Text this deals to, I think it was like 85. And so I'd hand those out. People would then sign up for Deal Machine, and they would start snapping pictures. And on the other side, I had a picture of me, like that. So here, I don't really like this. I like this. So for this sign, let's just do this one for now. But yeah, so in here, man, I wish I could just get like a like instead of having the lines, just let me put my own on there. Man, there was one where I just had like text, get paid to take pics. And that was it. See, they got other designs on this side. You do this cool thing. So I might do this. Maybe they don't do that anymore. But all right, so Mike's house help. Need help with your house. 678-439-5699. There. And I'd probably put like, funding, repairs, need tenants. What's the other one? Yeah, boom. And then put a picture up of you or your house. And then on the back, I would either put a picture of a house or you. Okay. And I would put a picture of a really bad looking house. Because in my opinion, I feel like a super nice house is just going to get them to ask for a lot of money. But I would have the super nice stuff on the other side. Selling to cash buyers would be the nicer house. You don't want the nice looking stuff. So when you meet the seller, you don't want to have on a suit and tie. You don't want to have your super nice Ferrari. If you have two cars, take the less, good looking one. Even if you don't have kids, get like a baby on board, make it look like you are just a regular person. You don't want them thinking you're some, just sit around and you're a CEO and you're like Jeff Bezos. You know what I mean? So really down to earth, or just take a picture of a house you see or your house, put that on there. And then, that'll be a conversation starter. Hey, that's actually my house. What do you think? Is it nice? That's one that we bought, so there's that. They will give you a case to put them in, which is really nice. And they are super cool. Everybody's going to remember that. All right, now here, oh my gosh. All right, let me find, let me find this for y'all. All right, so pause the share. Okay, so an email containing the link. All right, so let me get another one.
Why didn't you plug me in?
All right, so sent me a link. Let me wait over here till I get it. I'm gonna get it soon. All right. In the meantime, Google My Maps. And my boys have left the door open, so I hope that's not too loud. Yeah, every day they set an alarm for this game called Fortnite. And they jump up and down. They've added Transformers to Fortnite. Rick and Morty is in Fortnite. This kid set an alarm at 6 a.m. for some Fortnite event. And they were jumping in like a SWAT team. Hey, Lincoln, you take out those guys. I'm going to take out these guys. All right, shoot. Here's some ammo. Okay, here we go. Google my maps. Oh, wait. No, y'all can see my maps. I don't care. Oh, okay. Create new maps. All right, so here is where you make a map. And let's see, where are y'all at in the city? Are y'all in Atlanta? If you don't post anything in the comments, I am gonna just pick a spot. But if y'all are in somewhere, I'll put them there. Let's see, this is a good area. Oh, it's Atlanta, okay. I like this area over here. I got a house, I think, over here in Panthersville. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we're putting out signs. Let's think of some places to put them. Okay, so here's a school. That's a good spot. So we're going to click on this add marker. See how the thing changes into a cross. We're going to put that, if there's a stop here, you know what? We don't, wow, do I not have the little guy? Oh, they don't give you a little guy to go. So I was thinking you just go into Street View. All right, so you can put these points. Let's see up here. This looks like a stop right off of here. Or is it maybe, yeah. So let's do this. Let's put one here. And here we're going to put in the description place a two-sided facing flat Shoals and whatever this one is, Gresham. There we go. All right. And then let's say that we have, let's say we're doing these ourselves and we live here. Home. And then we're going to work at this golf club. So we're gonna add a marker, put it there. This way you'll be able to do it to and from work. All right, so now we add in directions. It's gonna drop over directions. So the first place we're going to is there. Second place is home. Add a destination. And then we're gonna come down. So I clicked on, so I'm gonna click on here and it's gonna add that point. Then I'm gonna click on add destination and then I'm gonna click on the next point. I've got them all added. Now I can move them around. So if I sit here, I want work to be the last place. So I can drag that down here to the bottom. See, I'm going to move up there. So A and B, and then let's add another spot. There. So add a destination and that one. All right, so E, we still want work to be last. So we're gonna, yeah, there we go. That's the perfect. All right. So we start at home here, then we come here and here and here. Planning this route out ahead of time is gonna be better because I can't imagine like back in the day having to go and well, I think I did. I would just drive and put them out, um, but I would leave them out, and so this way, you can pick them back up. But so you can come here, you go to A. Obviously, you wake up at A. You go to B, C, D, and then E. You go to work because you got to put them out Friday. If you work Friday night, put them out when you get off work. If you get off early enough, you can put them out or put them out early Saturday morning. Let me see if I've gotten this email for the t-shirts. Y'all got to do these t-shirts. Reset my password. And it's going to come up with some big super password. All right, change password. All right. So My Maps is a create your own map. So it is like you make up your own map, and you put it in here. So these destinations. So you've got these driving directions right here, directions from work. And you see I'm signed into my email. When I sign into that email in Google Maps, the app on my phone, you can go to saved maps. This map will be in your phone as directions from home to work or whatever you want to call it. So you can rename this. Oh, there. All right. And it will route you from obviously A, it will route you to B. Once you get to B and you put that sign out, it will start automatically routing you to C. So you don't have to fiddle with your phone or do any of that. What a time to be alive, really. Now, and you can see I've got one layer here, and we can rename. I can take away the driving. I've got the signs. I can do that if I want to, whatever. So, and then I can individual styles. I can click on that and change it to uniform style. And then I can come in here and where is it? Oh, you hover over all items. You hit this little paint can and we change colors. All right, so now what this means is you can now add a new layer, and this layer could be a different color, but you can import a list. So you could import a list of cash buyers and see where the cash buyers are buying those houses, and then put bandit signs in that area and get those people to buy there. So that's what I would suggest, if you're looking out to put this stuff out there. All right, now let's go back to Teespring. Now, here we go. Oh my gosh, I literally just went to my email to click to come here to change the password. Now you need me to go to my email, click another link to verify. Oh my God. Apparel unisex. All right, let's see. Pick a design. Let's see. Do we have any cool colors? Is this it? Does that mean I can pick colors? Let's go here. Ooh, man, that's dreadful. Okay, so 27. Wow. All right. Man, maybe so I got these shirts and a friend of mine printed them on there. And then I was like, well, how am I going to teach y'all how to print your own shirts? You know, but y'all aren't going to have access to a friend with a shirt press. But this is a lot. $27? Am I selling these shirts? Oh my gosh. What? I want shirt by okay. Yeah, so that's not good. I'll have to find one where you can just buy shirts. Like somebody's going to buy these from you. Um, let's do Vistaprint. Yes. Vistaprint. Okay, we want, let's see, t-shirts, clothing. Oh, do we have like unisex maybe? I guess I do men's t-shirt. All right, there we go. Some cool color. Workout shirt, premium shirt, basic. You only get those colors. Man. Well, let's see if we can do this one. At least we get this poppin' green. Okay. All right, and then for me, I can't do that. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's say I'm doing a medium. All right, so, and then start designing. So we got upload an image, but I like the text. I've got all these extra boxes. Okay. All right, and then we want it up here. And then we want to add another text field. Here we want to say 678 439 5699. And that's it. I mean, that's what I would do. Same thing on the back, maybe put like a house somewhere on here, like a little, you know, just a design. And then let's see. Oh, I don't need something that. Oh, okay. There we go. Just a little house. Oh, okay. Can't really see my whole screen. Okay. How do I get this image? Oh, that's it. Okay. Man, that was so weird. That's it? That was the thing? Oh, that is so weird. Man. Okay. All right. And then we get a color. And probably do black to match the letters. All right. there, and then boom, and then maybe some, oh, it's going over. Okay, and then one more, and we want so I got a logo made, and this person was just, yeah, I guess we'll do that. They got to have some better houses. Like just a square house, like a kick art. Oh, we got it. All right. Here we go. This is what I'm thinking. All right. Tell me if this looks stupid or not. Like, you totally let me know. Okay. Man. So my logo is Mike's House Help. And then right here, there's a house. So I would probably get that file if you have one and just upload that. It is essential. It's a vector file, so it'd be just like this. Like the letters would be there, but anything past the letters, would go right through. If that makes any sense. I'm not a computer person, but it's got a house, and it's just a square house, and then below it's got these two hands that are just like this, and that's it. Mike's House Help. I mean, it gets to the point. You could see that image of the house and those hands, and you're like, oh, house help, right? So yes, something like this. I would like a blockier house and move this up and just get like a house down here. See if that works. Just a square like Flintstone movie house. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just if anything else, just get that on there, right? I don't know if you've seen me or if they're pictures, if you've seen me out before, but I had a white shirt one time when I was waiting on these shirts coming in. I just got a white shirt and wrote on there, I buy houses and my phone number. And I went out with that. And anytime I'm in a photo, I make sure that shirt gets seen. Hey, you see the word, it's free advertising. All right. You get shared in the post. Other people see you. I get messages all the time. They're like, hey, I've got this house. I know you do houses. Maybe you can help them out. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Gotten a bunch of deals that way. And essentially softly letting the world know that you flip houses. All right. So that's everything. If there's anything else, let me know. If you got questions, otherwise we'll end it here. And then next week I'm gonna be doing Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Let me know if there's any other type of marketplace in the next week or so I have time to prepare, and I'll figure that one out. If you are looking at for sale by owner or fizbo.com, those are not for sale by owners. Those are like wholesalers that pay to put their houses up there and they look like that. So yeah, I'm not going to do that one, obviously. But if there's any other, like, I think Craigslist is the big one in Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you can sell on Instagram, but, let me know. So I'll go over those and how to get those automated. Well, Craigslist automated into your Podio feed or even into whatever CRM you have. So yeah, hopefully you found that useful. And I got to give homework. So either print out bandit signs or print out business cards or print out shirts. Print out like one of these things and add that to your repertoire. If you do bandit signs, you don't have to actually put them out, but just have them in your car and get you a big Magnum marker, like the super 2-inch thick one you get only at Home Depot, I've seen, and just have that in your trunk. All right. I had a student who drove Uber, and he got out one time and wrote "We buy houses just like this one" while he was taking a fare somewhere. He was like, "Hey, this deal is too good to be true to pass." Got out, put the sign up. He actually flipped that house, got that deal, and he said he got back to the car and only lost a star. So I think he got 4 stars instead of 5 on that trip, which deal, right? So just keep them in your car. Never know when you might see a house and need to put them out at the very least. But if you want to do more, do the shirts, definitely do the business cards, and I urge you to do the bandit signs because it's a great way to get deals. All right, I will see y'all next on the 27th. Friday, the 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Mike the Wholesaler.